Do you use some technology in IP business or internally? Just curious.
To be honest and uniquely, we are very, very low tech actually. We started to build a database using AI. We use like software that kind of like makes us easy to manage the art data. But other than that, we are like very low tech. And it's so interesting because this LVMH Innovation Award is run in this like huge exhibition called Viva Tech Award. And most of the people think, okay, there should be technology company in this award. But we are the one with no AI, no tech, just human drawing the art.
Okay, so what do you think? So I come from San Francisco and here is Tokyo. So Japan also, we love like traditional art and new art. Here is Tokyo, many things mixing. And we love also technology. There are many tech conferences, AI startups, and government to support startup ecosystem in these 2 years, I think. So kind of like, what can I say, unique moment we are. And other super scale up company, HERALBONY, do you use some technology in IP business or internally? Just curious.
To be honest and uniquely, we are very, very low tech actually. We started to build a database using AI. We use like software that kind of like makes us easy to manage the art data. But other than that, we are like very low tech. And it's so interesting because this LVMH Innovation Award is run in this like huge exhibition called Viva Tech. Viva Tech and LVMH Innovation Award. And most of the people think, okay, there should be technology company in this award. But we are the one with no AI, no tech, just human drawing the art. And we were joking that we were talking with people from LVMH and we were joking that, oh, this is Viva Tech and Innovation Award and we're not like tech at all. And why did you choose us? Like it's really funny. And they said, oh, no. Like, this is super innovation. Like, what we are doing is really innovative because finding things that had I don't say no value, but people did not find the value in it. But we brought that and created something very valuable using creativity. So for LVMH, they defined this as like the center of innovation. So it was so like eye-opening because if you're like in like startup ecosystem, especially in Tokyo, people are all talking about AI and all talking about technology. But we kind of like find a way doing innovation, doing a startup in this 2025. Using no tech, and there is some way to do that. So it's really interesting, and I think it's kind of like a hope for the human because you don't need to compete with AI. Like you can be human and still make a business.
I totally agree with you. So nowadays, creating animation or even movie or music,
anything.
AI, quick. Yeah. That's why like a human-made graphic or something artwork is so luxury.
Right, exactly. And so it's so interesting because these artists, most of them have had no experience learning art. It's really from their inside. Like they just do this because they want to do this, and nobody taught them to do in like some way to art. But it's more about their like how to say, I don't know how to say it. Like it's like a from the heart, it's just so natural for them to draw this way. And every artist has very different way to do art. Some will use like a marker that is like sold in stationery store, or some people use like, I don't say, random papers, or it's really like so natural, and so it's very difficult to teach, or very difficult to manipulate. It's more like a passion, internal passion. So I think it's very like more about finding value in like what human is like, and it's very difficult to create intentionally. So and in this world of AI, and like everything is now like, conversation is about, okay, whether we're going to lose jobs from AI, or like human might be replaced from AI, or like maybe we don't have any value in this capitalism. But I think HERALBONY's business is more about like valuing humanity, and it might be very important in this era. So and I think it's so interesting and doing business like this.
Yeah, thank you so much. I love that. Okay, so I read your some articles again, and so after you came back to talk Japan, so you couldn't fit Japanese traditional elementary school culture.
When I was small, yeah.
So you read books a lot.
Yeah.
So at the time, did you do some drawing or creation as well? Really? Because of before like recording, you mentioned, so you joined super like what can I say? What can I say? Not what can I say? Using left brain.
Yeah, very like
Consult. Yeah.
Consulting, fintech, legal. So for my career is more about kind of like studying and like being logical, and like kind of preparing everything, and like calculating, and
You took a lawyer's certificate.
I had the Japanese bar exam, so I was more like a kind of like that kind of person, like. But and I had no background in art. I never bought art before and joining HERALBONY.
But you love some beautiful things. That's why you chose a business card case.
But I think there's a lot of people who is that way. So, but you know, I just wanted to participate in something that can celebrate human, like celebrate people's life. I always wanted to do something social, but I didn't get attracted so much with the businesses that is kind of like really, it's important, but it's very tough and kind of like facing the hard part of these issues. It's very important, and I really respect the people who do that kind of jobs. But for my own career, I always wanted to do something that shed light on the beauty of life, or something beautiful. And HERALBONY is something that it's really tackling very difficult issue of like discrimination, or like how people treat people with disability. And it's not always easy. Like we have to admit that through our business, we can only contribute to the people who has art talent. Most of the people, there's a lot of people who draws, but most of the cases, it's very difficult to monetize their art, because even if you're not even if you don't have any disability, it's very difficult to become an artist, right? You draw, but it doesn't mean that you're a professional artist. It's the same. So only very few % of the people who apply to our company can become the designers of the product. So we understand that we only contribute to the very, very small portion of this issue, this huge issue. But I thought, like, we are the company who is, if I can say arrogantly, we are creating hope, creating dream for something that had no hope at all. So and I wanted to do that kind of job, like do kind of the bright side of life. So even if I didn't have any background or art, I was so attracted with that business model.
Thank you so much. Okay, so last question.
Last question. Okay.
Do you have any pain point or like I wish we could solve this problem like that? So maybe I could help you or our audience also could help you.
To be honest, I think the most difficult part expanding this business outside Japan is to find the very first company that is willing to use our art in their marketing or as their package. And if that happens, this is going to be the trigger to attract other companies. And we need to find that very first penguin that is willing to work with us. And I think that's the biggest thing we're looking for. And also we're trying to find a salesperson and something who can work with artists in Europe. So those are like something that we are really looking for right now.
I see. Thank you so much. Yeah. And okay, so lastly, please tell us about the new office and the new stores.
Yeah.
So next week, right?
Yes, so we're now here in Ginza, Tokyo, and we're opening the very first store in this Kanto, Tokyo region on March 15th. And it's going to be a very important store for us. It's the very first store that people can come anytime and look at our product. And it's also the store and the gallery. So the half of the store will be gallery where we have the art, and then the half of it is going to be the stores that you can buy goods from us. So please come to Ginza. And also another thing, we have the largest flagship store in Morioka, Iwate. You need to get on Shinkansen to get there from Tokyo, but it's going to be open on 29th. So this month we're going to have brand new 2 stores. So please come, maybe both or maybe one of that, and we'll be so happy if you do that. Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much, Marie. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Perfect. The 3 key takeaways from a conversation with Marie, part 3. 1. Innovation beyond technology. HERALBONY's success proves that innovation isn't limited to AI and tech. By finding hidden value in human creativity, particularly art by people with disabilities, they redefined what it means to be an innovative company, earning recognition even from LVMH Innovation Award. Marie mentioned that this is great news because it shows that non-tech startups like HERALBONY are not only necessary but also valued globally. I completely agree. Human-made craftsmanship has become a true luxury in this AI-driven era. Okay? 2. The power of purpose-driven business. Marie's career shift from consulting and fintech to HERALBONY highlights the power of aligning work with personal values. Her passion for celebrating human creativity and life's beauty led her to an impact-driven startup, proving that purpose and business success can go hand in hand. 3. Breaking into global market. Expanding into France was a strategic move, leveraging the country's deep-rooted appreciation for art and luxury brand. However, the biggest challenge remains first key corporate partner in Europe to adapt their art licensing model. This is the first penguin. We'll see the stage for broader adoption. Okay, thank you so much for watching our episode today. We hope today's conversation will help your future and career. If you like it, please subscribe us and give your like. Okay, thank you so much. Bye bye.